get into which signs will go first, and then we'll break it down. Hello, hello. And I have it on Do Not Disturb, so hopefully nobody will kick me off. Blanca, I get to see you soon. I can't wait to eat. Hey, Keona. Oh my gosh, you guys. What y'all doing Sunday? Oh my gosh. Hello, Bryant. How are you? Okay, to all my Houstonians, I just got the news. I will be flying solo for Thanksgiving. My babies are leaving me. So if anybody wants to invite me over, I'd be happy to come and eat with you. Just have like some vegetarian options. It's always good to see you, Keona. I hope you're having so much fun on your trip. I just love seeing your pictures. Guys, if you're into somebody who just is such a giver, you need to go follow Keona Choreto. She has awesome information, spiritually, emotionally, and hysterically. She's just super funny. And also follow Eye of the Oracle, my Mama Ra. Y'all know I love Mama Ra. She's been couch surfing. Come to New Jersey. I wish. You guys, I gotta plan a trip to New York. Where will you be going? I will be going home after Thanksgiving. I'm not going anywhere. I'm probably gonna be working on Thanksgiving, which is fine, you know, because I kind of feel like Thanksgiving is a fake holiday anyway, so it'll be all good. So let's talk about what's going on energetically. November 24th is the week that I'm talking about through the 1st, okay? And the sun is going to form a semi-square to Saturn. So things are going to get a little bit like heavy for us because the sun is all about, wow, look at me. And then Saturn's like, yeah, look at you. Look at what you're doing. Look at how you're doing it. Get things in order. Start putting things together. You might be thinking about making your, what are they called? New Year's resolutions. Start now. Don't wait till the end of the year. Start now. Start working at it. On the 25th, the sun forms a quincunx with Uranus. So Uranus energy is very spontaneous. But this is like minor shifts and change in your day-to-day things going on. Mama Ross said Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, y'all. I'm gonna be thankful that I'm alive, but it's like a fake holiday. Anyways, I'm gonna honor my Indian roots and set up my altar, and I don't know. I might listen to drumming music and do meditations all day, unless somebody wants to feed me, because I'm not cooking for myself. It might make me a PB&J or something. I don't know, or a protein shake. Now, on the 25th, Venus moves into Capricorn until the 20th. So our relationships, yes, it's a very mournful day for natives. And it's a time to really start paying attention. I'm looking at my altar right now for everything that's been given for us to be where we are today. And a little bit on that, I had my middle school students went to go see the movie Harriet Tubman. And their emotional reactions to me during sessions about the movie moved me very much on Friday. Like, to hear their thoughts and the way that they did not realize how much had changed. And they were like, I was sitting in the theater, and some of them were like, I was mad at the white girl sitting next to me. And then I'd remind myself, it wasn't them, but they're tied to it. And so we had to process the story, you know, and process the changes that aren't even like really as major as we think they are. Like, there's big changes, but we're still going backwards. And so it was just a powerful Friday for me with my middle schoolers and processing the movie. And they're like, you better go watch the movie, Miss. I was like, okay, I'll go watch it. So Venus moves into Capricorn till the 20th. This is going to make us start valuing relationships where we're feeling honored, where we're starting to notice loyalties. Like, oh my gosh, this person is always there for me. This person isn't. Bye. You're going to value the people who do like the responsible things for you. Capricorn is a very responsible energy. Hello, Leslie. And then this is also a balsamic moon. So this isn't the time to really start starting anything. This is going to be a time to start recognizing where it's time to adjust and change and things of that nature. 26, new moon in Sag. Woohoo! Focus on your goals. This is going to be also with the Mars and Uranus conjunction on this day. Be aware of what you're saying. Be aware of how you're addressing things. Be aware of what you're doing and how you're coming across, because you're going to be down. You're going to be feeling froggy, baby, and you're going to want to jump, all right? Now, Venus is approaching a square with Chiron, so you may feel a heavy energy around your Chiron energy or wherever your Chiron is placed. So you're weighing your commitments. Like, are you ready to commit? Do you want to commit? Hey, M0, is this something for you? Now, on the 27th, Neptune turns direct into Pisces, 15 degrees. The energy of Neptune is that of your spirituality, but I'm going to also tell you be very careful because it's in Pisces not to overindulge in drinking or anything that might take you down the wrong path. All right, overeating, over sugaring, however you want to put it. I might come join you for Thanksgiving too, boo boo. All right, I'm gonna hit up a lot of houses in Houston. Okay, watch me like just stay in bed and be sad. Anyways, December 1st, Venus opposes the North Node. We're going to be really reviewing relationships this week. Really reviewing relationships. Who's being faithful to us? Who are we being faithful to? What's loyal to us? What changes are coming in and what we want? So those things are going to be on the forefront as we go into this week. So that's just good times coming in for us. As an overall collective, I'm going to pull one card and kind of talk about this, and then we'll get into the signs and jump into what's going on. This is going to be a week of pulling close to our source energy. Source energy in this deck, I always think of this as pulling close to whatever you view as your Godhead, your God seed. This is also calling upon ancestors and angelic influences and your spirit guides. I attribute this to Archangel Gabriel a lot because this is about communication and education. So this might be a time where you're trying to learn more things about your spirituality and develop a better relationship with it. Source is tied to the number 32, which comes down to the number 5, which is very significant of changes, okay? 3 is significant of excitement. 2 is that in partnerships, relationships, and communication. So there's going to be excitement around that causes a change. So surrender yourself to the power of prayer. It's going to be very important for you to have faith. Messages from your loved ones may be coming in. Yesterday was my grandmother's birthday. I had her some crowning cakes, baby. All right. Scorpio in the house. Hey. So with that, I just felt so close to her. We woke up. We sang her happy birthday at the altar. And it was just a time of like remembering everything she brought into this world. So it's just, it is going to be a time that you're going to draw very close to your ancestors and your angels. This is a great time for mantras and prayer. And pray for the miracles that you need and you desire. Just pray. Just pray. Start your day with gratefulness and with prayer and move forward, okay? All right. Who's going to go first? Should we start off with air, earth, fire, or water? I'm going to go with air sign. Awesome. You must read my mind. Lapis Lazuli is going to help you speak your truth. It works with Anja, your third eye, and also your throat chakra. This is a time for you to work with your dreams and psychic work. This is also about using your discrimination in all dealings, using your intuitive nature to bring things to the light. You're also going to be very much tied to the energy of Archangel Meikle. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I can hear my kid laughing back there. Okay. Hi, upright. Gemini, something's coming back. Libra, you're meeting a soulmate. And Aquarius, trust your higher power. Okay? Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to give it 3 shuffles and then I'm going to cut. There we go. And I'm cutting. You will have achievement even if you're not willing to learn those new skills, even if somebody's not learning to learn those new skills, or you're learning from a distance. Some of y'all are turning your back on somebody who's not willing to grow with you. You're like, you know what? I'm getting off the struggle bus and I'm hopping on the winter bus, and you can just move on, okay? Some of y'all ain't got time for it. Okay, got the number 4, dealing with foundation. Woo. They like just want to fall. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let me check this real quick. Is this right? Is this right? Just be upright. Just be upright. Just be upright. Is this right? Okay. Libra, I don't know what you got going on. Some of y'all got a situation where you want to break it off, but then you want to keep it going. You want to break it off. What the hell, Libra? Okay, let's focus on Geminis, because Libra, you're a hot fucking mess. All right, Gemmies, you thought it was over, but it's not, okay? There's something that's coming back, something that you wanted to come back, and it's going to be beautiful. Now, you feel a little bit restricted in your communication. Maybe you feel heavy because you're carrying a lot of stuff on you, a lot of pressure. Oh, I didn't read the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Let me finish this real quick. Gemini. Also with this, you have a spirit guide coming in, and then the magician is going to grant your wishes. There is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is you, or you're dealing with another person, and you're not communicating effectively. I think your throat chakra is locked up, okay? The bottom of the deck, we have the Princess of Pentacles, protecting yourself before you start new things. Do everything in moderation. Walk away from things that no longer serve you. Stop dealing with people who are wasting your motherfucking time, okay? Possibly an earth sign, wasting your time. And some of y'all are going to cut them completely off. Y'all are not playing, air signs. The hell? Okay, let's go back to Gemini. This overall energy for you, Gemini, I feel like you are not telling somebody what you want to with that 8 of arrows there. You're just like, if I tell them, they're not going to want to talk to me anymore. Possibly Aquarian energy. Hey, Paola. Now, this 8 of arrows is really interesting because he's walking away. He's walking away, and he knows that it would be easier to walk up this hill if he didn't have to carry all that stuff. Stop carrying other people's stuff, Gemini. You don't need it. You don't need it at all. You have a lot of inner conflict about what you have to say. You're not sure if you say it, it's going to go well. And some of y'all are dealing with a lot of people from your past coming back, and you're like, why are you here, and what do you want? Okay? Now, you do have the spirit guide coming through, and I kind of feel like with his energy, he's really protecting you from whatever's coming. He's just like, you know what? Gotta go. And he's like, go with the flow, baby. Some of y'all need to go visit the ocean. Some of y'all need to listen to the ocean. And some of y'all need to salt bath. Okay? Whatever that means. When you can relate. Ebb and flow. Now, the magician is coming through for you because I feel like in this situation, you have everything you need to communicate effectively. Some of y'all may be dealing with an Aries because there's a lot of fiery energy, and he has the Aries ram, or a Capricorn, okay, because of the horns, or Sag. Now, I really feel like it's Aries because that's who's coming in. With the fish coming into him, that's a lot of Piscean energy. And then if you look at the ocean, so some of y'all are dealing with emotional situations, waiting for the perfect timing. Yeah, something to clear the energy. So I want to see what this magician really wants you to know for this week. Because the magician is kind of ruling that energy of communication. He's sitting there very calmly, and he's dressed in yellow. So you might need to work with solar plexus energy. Watch what you eat this week. Watch what you're drinking. Make sure you're not overindulging. Okay, let's see. 7 of Pentacles. Should it be upright? You guys are going to stop communicating with people who are stunting your growth, okay? You're like, I'm the #1 stunner, okay? Not stunter, but stunner. And you're stunting my growth. I'm going to go plant my stuff where it's going to grow. Because you know the magic that you have, and so you're going to go and create that somewhere else. You're not going to deal with whatever energy is coming through with them. All right? So that is for Gemini. Libra. Libra, again, King of Arrows reverse. You have met your freaking soulmate. You met somebody you really want to be with, someone you want to share with, someone that, this is karmic. You've met someone important, Libra. Why aren't you speaking up? Huh? Oh, because it's not the right time. Okay. All right, Libra. Okay. But you're dealing with your heart chakra. This is you. This is you sitting in justice. Being fair. Being loyal. You need to start working with the color green so that you have the confidence to go and find your lover. Okay? Yes, it's the right decision. Yes, you weighed your options. Yes, you need to move forward. You're afraid. Speak your truth. Carry some lapis lazuli. Go speak your truth, okay? I had 3 cards fall out. I'm going to put them just like this. The Chariot is going after the wheel, okay? It's just time to go. Also, make sure that your car is, in good standing and everything is well with the tires. Now, let's see what we got here. Justice with the 4 swords, and I said solar plexus for the other, but if you see here, you need some confidence and you need to work on your heart chakra, and it's time for you to sit and meditate and think about what it is you truly want. You're kind of like on a vacation, you need a break, okay? And with the Lovers and the Star coming right next to each other, you have met your match, Libra. You have met the one that is going to shine with you. So it's time for you to put all this, and I want you to pay attention to something. In the Chariot, he has illumination coming through his head. He's got the white light coming through. Here, he's got the sword piercing him with knowledge. And then here, she's just emanating all of that energy. Some of y'all need to stop being so shy, Libra. Whatever's going on, you need to speak with the energy of a Gemini. You need to move forward and move with the energy of the sun, because there's a lot of sun energy. But your heart chakra is the one that is trying to be healed, to be open. Because there needs to be transformation in your life. Again, the number 5. Your number is 5 this week. You have got to make some big changes. The changes have to come by you speaking your truth and moving forward. Whether this is a romantic relationship, whether this is a family relationship, whether this is saying yes to the job, you have got to learn to speak your truth, Libra, and do not be afraid if nobody likes it. If it's what you like, then go for it. Okay? Wow, Libra. Got a lot going on. Listen to your higher self. Use your inner compass. Start trusting your intuition. And I'm going to say, start saying affirmations in the mirror. They do want you. You are good enough. You are everything they ever dreamed of. You're everything. And it's almost like you're just so afraid that you're not going to measure up. Like, look at how he's like offering this to her, and she's dressed in yellow. Lots of yellow, okay? Dealing with your solar plexus and your heart chakra. Green and yellow, kiss a fellow, baby. All right, Libra, that's you. I'm going to move on into Aquarius. You're not listening. You don't want to listen, and you're dealing with someone who's being really mean to you, okay? However, you're going to get through this week if you trust your higher self. This is telling you, get grounded. Trust those visions that you've been having, those intuitions that you've had. I've been cooking and baking, and I heard brownies. I'm super excited. Can't wait to see you. I just did Libra. I just did it. It looks good. It looks amazing. There's big transformations in your love life if you're willing to speak your truth. Okay. Now, going right into the beautiful Aquarius, I'm going to say car issues possibly, or wanting to be over-controlled. You are not enjoying that, and it's possibly coming from a water sign because of the energy of Cancer and then Scorpio. And it ends in the 2 of Cups. So it's going to end okay? It's going to end all right. However, there is a water sign in your life that does not want to change. So part of this is saying, look, I'm here for you. You're here for me. Can we meet halfway? So I'm going to pull, I'm cutting off all those. Okay. The moon. You are dealing with a Cancer, okay? Definitely dealing with a Cancerian energy. And the Cancer is trying to overbear their problems on you, and you're just fucking tired of it. I just feel like you're done, Aquarius. You're done. And this could lead to explosions, okay? Like, I know that sounds crazy, but this is what I get from this. With this being next to death reverse, as I feel like with the sun and the moon next to each other. Who had the sun and the moon? Cancer. Definitely dealing with a Cancer energy. They had the sun and the moon, and now you have the sun and the moon. So I'm telling you that by the 26th of December, if you don't work this out, if you don't speak your truth, there will be a huge explosion. However, it leads to reconciliation. Okay? It's interesting. Huge explosion. It could be an explosion in your pants, but it's not what it looks like. I mean, I'm trying to be positive, but that's not what it is. Trust your intuition, because you have the 2 of Cups with the 2 of Swords. You're going to have to make a really tough decision to move forward, okay? Really tough decision. I do feel like you're going to have to let this water sign know how the cow ate the cabbage. That's what my friend always says. Anyways, I like saying it. But there's definitely dealing with a water sign who's trying to control you. It will lead to a discussion. I will say a discussion as opposed to an explosion. Express yourself. Don't hold back, okay? because you're going to have to make a really tough decision. Choose yourself. Lots of Cancer energy coming through. And I'm going to go with both cards. The courage to speak your truth. That's what this week is about for you. TCCT. Oh, and you need some calming music to move forward, okay? They don't want this explosion. I know, my friend always has crazy sayings. I miss her. I miss you, Tiki. Now, with Aquarian energy, just make sure that as you're moving forward, that you're taking your time in communication. It comes down to the number 53, which comes down to a number 8, which is communication and travel. Lots of calming music, because there is some really harsh energy of someone trying to control a situation. Possibly you, Aquarius, or I'm going to say a very heavy watery sign person, okay? So I'm at 54:32. I'm going to go ahead and stop this, and I'm going to jump into Earth signs. And then I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. This is for my Earth signs. Where my Earth signs at? I'm surprised. You know, we could do y'all laugh because it's early. You're not in bed yet. Hey, Lona. Like I was saying, I was going to do videos, but I didn't have my equipment today. Actually, it ended up in someone else's car, and I'll have to get it tonight. So if you're waiting on videos, they will be coming out. I am also doing a video special this week, okay? 2 videos for 50, and I will post that very soon, all right? I'm posting that very, very soon. Go do your hair, girl. Hey, Katya. Okay. Hi, Justin. Let's jump into y'all's crystal. Y'all's crystal for Earth sign is Jasper. This energy of Jasper is very subtle. It gives us time to draw, take a deep breath, and see the bigger picture. It's very nurturing and healing energy. Works with the sacral chakra and your Manipura, okay? Now, this is for the circulatory system and digestive and reproductive system. Be very careful what you're eating this week, okay? This energy indicates there's a need for quiet, clear determination and thought. Whatever issue of concern you're looking at long term, do not make quick decisions on them. You want to take your time as you're making these decisions because you're looking at the bigger picture, okay? And say, whoa. Well, good Lord, y'all just came out very beautiful. We have Taurus. What is it? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Oh my gosh, I haven't done this in so long. Very beautiful energy coming in for you guys. Let's see. I was like, what are the Earth signs in? Sorry, Cap. Don't be mad. A lot of people do it and it works. Do what? I want to know what do a lot of people do? Oh, look at y'all. Look at you, Earth signs, getting your life together, getting your ducks in a row, being productive. I'm so happy for you guys. Right? It's great. Amazon wish list. Oh, I need to do that. Thanks to Mama Ra, I'm on Amazon now. Y'all, I am like old school. I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere near a store. I'm like, oh, can we stay home? Earth signs, you're going to be dealing with things about communication, dualities, and relationships because I just rolled the number 2. Oh, Earth signs, you're going to pull it together. Okay. You better just pray to the gods of Sagittarius that you have moderation and temperance to move through this week. That's all. And moderation in drinking, moderation in heathening, okay? Food, everything. Lots of moderation is going to be needed this week. Okay, let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck for Earth signs. Earth signs. Okay. You might feel like you're not being successful in some area of your life, but you're still hopeful and you're wishing for stuff. You're wishing for a big change, okay? And some of y'all are wishing to move on with the King of Cups. But do not overdrink. If you go out with this individual, do not indulge. Be careful. Now, Capricorns, it's going to be a peaceful time if you learn to work with energy. This is not having to be right all the time, all right? This is also extending the olive branch. This comes down to the number 23, which comes down to the number 5, which means changes can only happen when you choose a peaceful approach. The Eight of Cups reverse is, even though you're being peaceful and calm, it doesn't mean that you have to neglect yourself. Some of y'all are thinking about going back to a lover. Why? Okay, you better listen to what your spirit guide has to say. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this Eight of Cups. Who wants to go back? Retrograde is over. Oh no, Capricorn's over here for me. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's see. Should it be upright or reversed? So I do feel like you're like weighing the pros and cons of something. Like, oh my God, it used to be really, really good. Why can't we have that again? Possibly with Libra. Or you thought about this or something that happened during Libra season. The Eight of Cups is you kind of just want to go back to the good old days. You're just like, logically speaking, I have my heart here. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And some of y'all just want to go back for the good, love and body, rock and knock and boots, okay? It's true be told. Some of y'all are going to make this offer. Some of y'all are going to have a really good decision. Some of y'all are choosing between lovers. Some of y'all are choosing between jobs, choosing between whose house you should go to. You're going to make the right decision if you listen to your guides. Now, the one that you should be offering your heart to or accepting the offer of is the one that you can actually grow with, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. This is not something that you want to jump into. I wish y'all could see the detail of the peacock's face here. Like, if I hold it still, it's like he's like this, like he really gonna offer you that and you're gonna take it? Like, no. I just feel like the peacock's like, I'm not gonna pull my feathers up for this shit. Like, no. But go with the one that you can grow with, okay? Now, I really want to pull something special because this spirit guide is reversed, and I feel like when they come out reversed, the Cherub of Cups is representative of clearing an energy around love, okay, or emotions, because it has the pine cone in his hand and the Banduco bucket, okay? That most of these drawings of these cherubs usually have the bucket, okay, because that's where they would keep the pine cone, the side eye. That's what it is. That might be your spirit guide trying to like, or the look that my Mina gives me. I have some side-eye pictures I need to post. She likes to practice her side eye. She has 3 different side eyes that she gives. It's hilarious. You need to trust your intuition, Capricorn. You know what you need to do. You also know the one that's going to move you forward. However, you're trying to go back to something in your past that is not the right decision for you. Don't do it because you're lonely. Golly. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go with this. I think it's this one. Upright. For the love of melon. For the love of money. I don't know. Bone Thugs and Harmony have been in my head for a while. I'm just going to say imagery. Don't go back just because it was good, okay? There's also a situation with your heart. Your heart, some of y'all feel like your heart is cut out of you, but if you look at the heart on here and the heart here, definitely dealing with your heart space, Capricorn, you want to go back to the good old days, to when things were good, but were they really that good with that person? Are you with someone you can really grow with? That's what your guides want you to know. Trust your intuition as you're trying to grow, okay? Some of y'all just want to go back because it was just good in the bed. No, Cap. Trust your decisions. March to the beat of your own heart. So, 3rd time, heart is mentioned. Capricorn, this is the thing about having peace in your heart. You are weighing your options. Do not go back to your past way of being because you're lonely. You have to trust what your heart is feeling. If your heart is telling you go back to the one who helped you grow, then that's what you do. But if you're going back just because it was just good, because it was good for you, but you weren't good for them, just stay away from them, okay? Trust what you're doing. Move forward. We're lots of green this week. Lots and lots of green because you're working to heal your heart space. Lots of green leafy vegetables also, and lots of water. You also want to clear your heart a lot, even if it is with chimes, with bells. A love bath would be really good for you. Maybe a clearing bath first and then a love bath, so that you can kind of like start opening yourself up to be able to receive the love. Romanticizing the past doesn't work. No, it doesn't. Okay? And don't be sitting around listening to sad love songs. Or that used to be our song. No, it used to be for a reason. It ain't there no more. Okay. Taurus, you're dealing with a fire sign. You've been dealing with a fire sign for a while. But this is about creating something. You're very creative right now. Tap into that energy. There's also maybe higher education going on. Yeah, Cap has been thinking about Virgo probably. Capricorns, I'm going to go to Capricorns real quick. You need to make a decision ASAP. If you don't make this decision, you're going to regret it. And then what happens is you're just playing the fence with somebody. You keep playing the fence and playing the fence. Go forth and leave it alone. Okay? Do what you got to do. Back to Taurus. Taurus, okay. You're going back to school. You're getting a higher education. You're liking what you're doing. However, don't get ahead of yourself and spend too much money. Make sure that you're doing things very calmly. Fire sign energy coming in. The queen is trying to take your confidence. Even though she's upright, don't let her take your confidence. This is also saying that you might be having trouble balancing the family energy with your work energy and all that good stuff. So be very careful there. All right. What's the Fool want Taurus to know? The Hierophant. There you are. Own yourself. This is what's interesting is Enkidu is half man, half antelope, and he's half man, half werewolf. I feel like what's going on is you walk a fine line of being two different kinds of people, right? One, you're a mother, and then one, you want to go back to school, or one, you're a father, and one, you want to go back to school. It's something that's like, it's pulling on you. Higher education is definitely coming in. Don't miss out on an opportunity that's going to fall into your hands, and do not let the Queen of Wands take your courage, okay? There's the Ace of Swords. There will be an offer, possibly a fire sign is bringing in an offer. Some of y'all are dealing with patriarchal energy, dealing with a fatherly energy coming through, who wants you to speak your truth, who wants you to stand in your energy, and doesn't want you to be without your courage. Because it's like you're having to fight a lot to get to where you need to be. Let's see, and I said it then, and there's the Chariot with the Three of Pentacles. And do not be discouraged if you have to travel for work, okay? If you get an offer where you're going to have to do a lot of travel, but there's a lot of balancing that's going to have to take place towards. It's like you're having to balance a lot of things. Work, school, family, lover, mother, like all these things in hand. And the masculine energy is telling you, you got this. I got your back. Don't worry about it. We're going to be okay. All right? Taurus, beautiful energy coming in for you. You might be creating too, creating some kind of product. You're creating because it's co-create. You have independence. Decide for yourself. Do not give your power to the Queen of Wands. You must be like the Queen of Wands and take control. Okay? Woo! That was too many. Soldier. I forgot who got the Soldier too. But this is 34. It comes down to the number 7. So I kind of feel with this is like independence. There's something about you gaining your independence and guarding it. Okay? It's your decision, nobody else's. And it's like somebody's trying to take that energy from you and it's not working out. Okay. Virgo. And then I'm going to let y'all be. Virgo, you got interesting energy of a leap of faith. However, with the number 36 coming down to a 9, it's a completion of finally letting something go. Once again, in moderation. The Sag got it, right? Sag energy. So you may be dealing with a Sag too because you have the Queen of Wands there. Now, 3 of Cups reverse, overindulgence in your emotions possibly, overindulgence in food, drinks, things of that nature, spending your money, okay, be very careful. Then I have a lot of fiery energy coming through. So this is the possibility of an Aries, Leo, Sag energy coming through this week, or this is you dealing with the Sag energy by overindulging and then becoming lazy and then having a lot of conflict about it. Because Virgo, you are not Mr. or Mrs. Promiscuous. You like things to be very calm. You like to know what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. So be aware of that. Be aware of what's going on. You could possibly be dealing with a situation where somebody is behaving that way also. They overindulge, they want to come over, it's too much for you. What does it have to be? You have, look, 3 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. Back up. You're like, I've had enough. I've had enough. You cannot come over here. You cannot do this. Okay? And it's just like a battle. It's a constant battle. Lots of 5s for you. So be aware that there's big changes coming in. Okay, let's see here. It says number 5. Oh, should be upright. Should this be upright? No. Okay. So this queen or this princess, I'm going to say be careful. There's also a possibility, Virgo, with unplanned pregnancies coming around, whether it's you or someone else. And I want to say do not be a part of a third-party relationship because of the 3 of Cups pouring into this. And then there's 2 Wands. And I know this sounds crappy, but you either know somebody or you're involved in a situation where there's a possibility of 2 different fathers. Okay? A lot of conflict in that. It may not be you dealing with it, but there's somebody around you who's dealing with that. Look at this. You have 5, 1, 5, 5. When I'm looking at this, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Tree of Life. There might be conflicts at reunion, so be very careful of how you express yourself, okay? But it ends with the 5 of Wands reversed, meaning you're done with the inner conflict. It's a lot of outer conflict coming through. What the hell, Virgo? I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. You might be fighting some emotional stuff going on, okay? You have the 10 of Swords. You're conflicted about what you have to tell somebody. You're cutting something off. You're cutting something out. You're not going to deal with it anymore. Possibly they have a lot of fiery energy or you have a lot of fiery energy in your chart. Back off. Go meditate. Go rest. You need a break. You need a break. By the end of this week, you're going to be completely done with it. You need a break. Someone is causing a lot of conflict. The moderation you're going to need is definitely with a fire sign or something that's someone who's very fiery when they speak. Look, Red, ask for help. Receiving is an act of generosity. You need help in this situation because I feel like it's too many people or too many things coming at you at once, and it's just like it's too much. Music will also help you. And then make sure that you're taking care of your energy, okay? This is eating right, sleeping right. Don't let somebody overimpose themselves on you. Virgo, learn to say no. Learn to say no. You have to learn to say no. You don't have to cook everything either. I know it's random, but I'm going to tell you why I say that. And the number 36 is important for you, okay? The number 36 and the number 5. El caso. And I'm going to say this in 2 different ways. This is, when I say the word caso, I think of like case, el caso cerrado. I also feel like someone might ask you to do everything because you planned everything so well. So they're going to expect you to cook and do everything and they put everything together. No. And some of you are dealing with a fire sign and you need to just take a break from them. You want to say something to them. You want to express something to them, but it's just like you're unable to. So learn to ask for help. Tell them no. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not making that. I'm not. Some of y'all are just being pushed to the fucking edge. Rest. That's what this break is about for you. That's what Thanksgiving is about for you. It's definitely rest. Wow. Definitely a lot of outside conflict. It's not even inner conflict. I don't know if you're dreading the holidays because of family situations. You're afraid that there's going to be arguments. You're afraid because there's somebody in the family who's very lazy. The thing is not to try to fix it, Virgo. This is not yours. You take the leap of faith and you practice healthy boundaries with the energy balance. And I'm going to say the color red is very significant for you. You are going to be dealing with root chakra issues. Some of y'all are fighting an issue with temperance. You're afraid someone's going to overdrink, overeat, overdo it. and you're just like, what am I going to have to do? And with the Three of Cups, with the Five of Wands by Temperance, is you are praying somebody does not drink too much on this damn holiday. And the thing is, Virgo, you don't have to fix it. If they do, you don't have to fix it. And you don't have to cook everything all the time. How about that? Okay? You go take your massage, you go take your break, you do what you need to do. Also, I said the color red because of your root chakra. I want you to feel very grounded when you're doing this. Feel very, very grounded going through this week. The number 36 also comes down to a 9. So a lot of completion coming in for you, like you're completely done with the way things used to be. You might be doing traditions differently. I'm sorry, Virgo, I just got a lot for you. There is something about balancing. Stick with your exercise program. Stick with eating right. And stay in balance. And do not let this situation knock you off, because it's not your problem. It's their problem. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Sorry, Virgos. I didn't have like some beautiful love energy coming through for you. But I feel like I need to tell you something in relationships. Let's see what you need to know about relationships, because I feel like I just tore you up. Virgo. Abundance. There will be an abundance coming in for you. Don't be afraid of it. Learn to receive. Learn to accept. You're not the only one who has to give. All right? There will be an abundance in love, an abundance in money, an abundance in time. Do not be afraid that everything's falling out of your hands, and you will be blessed from the heavens, because you're always blessing other people's lives, even though you're not going to cook for them this year. Okay? All right, guys. I love you guys so very much. I'll be popping in and out of here all week, because I will be home all week. And I will have a video special. It's 2 for $50. I'll post about it starting on Monday. And no, that is not for the year readings. And those should be posted by mid-December. All right? I love you guys. Be blessed. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Blanca, I'm about to clean up and head over and eat some brownies. Love you.